Addiction and obesity ran in my family until it ran into me. I put the skirt. Hold up. You ain't about to listen. Have not been through obesity. Okay. There was one time when a girl said, "Oh my God, you lost your six pack," and I was like, "Yeah, never. That's never happening again." But both of my parents struggling with overweight. I don't think they're obese. I think they just got excess visceral fat. But lack of exercise is the main issue. 90% nutrition, 10% exercise. Now, if you're trying to transform your body in the quickest way possible, you got to combine them both. But the most important thing, the lead domino, is sleep. Sleep is the lead domino, but you would rather skip sleep and eat dominoes. What you doing? Come on now, we on day 3 of the challenge. No sugar, liquor, weed, porn, nicotine, caffeine. No gluten, no processed food, no condiments. Weekly fast. Are you down? You can still join. It's 27 days left. It takes 21 days to break a habit. I just add another week on there just because. You know I got my sweet potatoes, salt, pepper, olive oil, fire. You don't need no honey on there. It's called sweet potato already. Come on now. It's my 4th challenge. And I'm a caffeine fiend. Not anymore. Because last December was my first time not taking pre-workout in 14 years. 14 years. What the? 14 years? Yep, I ain't lying. 14 years. God damn. Because in 2009, I got hooked. College teammates, dry scooping pre-workout. And the first time I did it, I had a 3-hour workout. And I was like, this is great. Never got that high off caffeine again. But it does help if you ever are low on energy or you're just getting started in your workout program. But you got to understand there's an end to it. And there's healthy brands and there's unhealthy brands and there's natural pre-workout, there's unnatural pre-workout. So GYM, grow your mind so you can understand what's going on inside. So you can stay alive and wake up on time. Come on now. But we got people on day 2 who got headaches from caffeine. It's a vasoconstrictor. So it constricts the blood flow to your brain, which dehydrates you. Then when you get off caffeine, your blood goes back to your brain like it's supposed to do. But since you've been restricting it for so long with caffeine, now you got pressure in your brain. Now you got a headache. So it takes about 1, 2, 3 days for that headache to go, depending on how much you be taking. If you keep it under 100 milligrams, which is like 1 coffee, if you keep it under 100 milligrams, it should be easier to quit. But a lot of people are doing like a pre-workout, then an energy drink, then a coffee, and dang, how much caffeine do you need? They don't call me Caffeine Hakeem no more. Because I'm on the challenge, baby. Trying to find my balance, baby. And sweet potatoes. If you're trying to join, man, tap in. I also meet live on Zoom every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for motivation and accountability. It's only $30 a month, $1 a day. If you don't think you're worth it, that's fine. I don't either. I ain't going to believe in you if you don't. What you saying? Do I got to convince you that you're worth $1 a day to invest into being part of a community who gives a damn about your growth? I don't want to have to do that. To convince yourself what it should be. All right. So if you're addicted to caffeine, sugar, liquor, everything I just named, we have a challenge going on right now where you can join. We're actually going to do another Zoom probably next week in the evening, either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I got to see how my schedule pans out. And we're going to tap in again, provide testimonials, provide stories, and everything we can. So if you need a group to help you break free of being a crackhead, all right, maybe it ain't crack, but damn near same thing. And whatever you addicted to, is a crackhead will find a way to get cracked. A caffeine fiend will find a way to justify caffeine. Is my mic on? Yep. I'm gonna make sure. I've done did a whole live before and god dang, mic was off. So challenge. We also have the podcast, the Choose Your Soul Show. Now, the thing about caffeine. The thing about caffeine, I ain't no caffeine. The thing about caffeine is it blocks your adenosine receptors. It doesn't give you energy. It just stops you from feeling fatigue, which means when it wears off, now you got dang even more tired than when you took it. When if you just didn't take it and you worked on your sleep, your consumption, and your exercise, you wouldn't need caffeine. You'd have natural energy reserves. I think that's a good way to start the IG Live. I think that's a good way to start the IG Live, which I'm about to do right now. So, y'all ready? All right. Four, three, two, one. Four, three, two, one. Let me get this in there. How's that? Can you not hear me? Check, check. Check yourself. Check your ass. Check your ass. All right. Do you eat the skin of a kiwi? There's nutrients in there. Don't call me hot kiwi for nothing. I'm going to tell you why you get a headache when you stop consuming caffeine. I'm going to tell you why right now. On day 3 of the challenge, we got people quitting caffeine, they getting headaches. But that's a good thing. And once you make it past that, woo! Hello from the other side. That's what you need. Because caffeine is a vasoconstrictor, which means when you take caffeine, god dang, dehydrates you. Also, it restricts your blood flow to your brain. So then when you stop taking caffeine, you get blood rush to your brain like it's supposed to do, but you ain't used to it. So now you got pressure in your mind. Now you can't grow your mind because you can't think. What's up, RG? So when you quit caffeine, you start getting headaches. But if you can just push through a little bit more, push through about 3 days. I know it hurts. Up until this last December, Choose Yourself Challenge number 1. This is number 4. I was taking pre-workout every single day since 2009 when I first started going to Augsburg College and playing football. I was taking caffeine every day. I was up to like 400 milligrams before a workout. Well, in the last year, I hadn't been doing that much, but during like my prime, I was doing like 400. And then you got caffeine messing with your sleep. It's giving you a crash because it blocks adenosine. The adenosine receptors. So the more the adenosine receptors release, the more tired you get. Now, if you just block that awareness, you're just blocking fatigue. You're not getting energy. You're just blocking your fatigue. That's like if you tore your shoulder and you get a cortisol shot and then you're like, oh, it feels great. I got full range of motion. But every time you're doing it, you're tearing something. But you just can't feel it. You can't feel the pain. You can't feel the fatigue. You're blocking your ability to listen to your body. That's what caffeine does. Now, a cup a day, maybe. I don't see it being too bad, but you have to do everything else around it. And then you also got to break free. I love coffee, but I don't take it every day. If I take pre-workout, I don't take coffee. Find a balance. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, drop the dolphin emoji if you're trying to break free of your addictions. Who be vaping on here? You better watch Netflix Big Vape. They got these high schoolers in the ER because they got dang lungs collapsed. Young bucks, parents crying and everything. I said, nope, it ain't gonna be me. Quit vaping years ago. Sometimes on my 20% fun, I dabble in it, but you don't ever want to need it to be who you supposed to be. Yeah, that was kiwi. Put some lemon juice on my watermelon. Salt, pepper on my sweet toast. Salt, pepper on my broccoli. You can still join the challenge. It's not too late. Somebody said it's impossible to quit. They got you. They got you hooked. What's up, Norma? They got you hooked on caffeine, don't they? Not me. I had a great workout today. Just raw dog the gym. No strap. Actually, raw dog in the gym would be no headphones, no watch, no pre-workout. That's raw dog in the gym right there. That Goggin shit. I've done that before too. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that this week. I'm gonna do that, but what's up, Jillian Kelly? If y'all ready to tap in, we got 27 days left on the challenge. Some people are on day 10. Some people that messed up and they came back and they're on day 1 again. You can start today and be on day 1. It's okay. Every day you mess up, you can start over if you believe in yourself. Now, a lot of us, including me, look at Norma Rita. Norma Rita Margarita. What's the challenge? No sugar, liquor, weed, porn, nicotine, caffeine. No gaming, no gambling, no gluten, no processed food. Fast for 24 hours once a week. Can you do it? Drop the dolphin emoji if you can do all those. I'm doing it right now. Day 3. First day was tough. But that's because I was lit on the weekend. So I was a little bit hungover, a little bit dopamine depreciated. I don't like saying depressed because I don't think I was depressed. I think I was out all day Saturday, all night Saturday. Then I went to watch football all day Sunday, all the way to the Vikings game on Sunday night. And so I was just depleted. But I still went to the gym. I still cleaned my house. I still ate healthy. I still didn't relapse on Monday because it was the first day of the challenge. I knew it was going to be tough. And I told myself what I'm going to do. And so I did it. But now I'm on day 3 and I feel fine. I ain't got no cravings. They gone. Cravings is gone, y'all. The struggle, she said her struggle is caffeine. Listen, I used to not be able to work out without caffeine. Look at Andrea in the building. Tap in. Yeah, tea is considered caffeine if it has caffeine in it. What's herbal tea that doesn't have caffeine? So stop trying to justify like, oh, I need tea and it just comes with caffeine. Not all of it does. That's just you trying to make excuses. And you can do without tea and coffee. Like, you'll be fine for 30 days. You'll be fine. You're just trying to, well, coffee's good for digestion. What about if it's organic? I'm like, it's going to help me with my, y'all, you got to quit with that. That's your first sign. You trying to make an excuse for any of them things? That's your problem. Yep. Look, see, Jillian was on it. I'm telling you. It's tough at first, and that shit, them dang freaking cravings and urges and excuses be popping up all day. They did for me. But if you can just make it through the first 2 days, you get your energy back. Jillian, tell them. You get your energy back if you just make it through 48 hours. The key is, I think, to be busy. What's the challenge? I'll tell you. It's lemon juice and watermelon juice. Woo! Fire. Prisco, are you in the challenge group? If you're struggling with your cravings, tap into the challenge group. We got a solid group. We all be contributing and texting and talking about our struggles and how we overcame it and how it feels on the other side. It's amazing. I love this group. Nah, black girls be doing that. I don't know. Might be white girls too nowadays. You never know. But sour. Join the group. Join the group if you want to, but you ain't got to. Okay, you can keep consuming caffeine for the rest of your life. That's what's gonna happen. That's what they want to happen. Because then you can't sleep. Now you need sleeping pills. Now they double down on your ass. Now you're buying caffeine and sleeping pills. Yep, she got it. Proud of you, Jillian. For sure. Because it's not easy. Thank you, Norma. My skin, well, that comes from combination. But my hair, on the other hand, boy, I need some. This long look. Curls is popping, though. It's just kind of, I still ain't showered since the gym. I need to shower. I got to stop doing that. But I go right to work when I get home. And then I'm about to fold my laundry, do a load, pause, clean the crib, hop in the shower, cold shower. Then I'm going to go down to the pier and finish this list. I got a whole list of things to do. Y'all should actually tap into this journal. They sent it to me to just try it out. Look at it. Check it out. Somebody said, hold on. Your mind will give up long before your body will. Yep. How do I join? You have a link in bio. Send me a DM. What's up, EA? Send me a DM. And I'll send you the challenge details and the WhatsApp group. This shit's free. It's free. And I'm doing it because I need y'all too. I know when my cravings come up, I'm like, I can't be the one that created the challenge and then go back to the challenge after I just ate some BS and now I'm lying. I can't do that. So I put the pressure on myself. And the leading up to the first challenge, I tried to quit all kinds of things. And I kept dibbling and dabbling. I'm like, damn, I can't go a week without hitting the damn joint. I can't go a week without going out. I can't work out without pre-workout. It's getting bad. Food wasn't that bad. It was those three things, really. I like to go out, party. So I freaking on the weekend, one night a week, I go out. And I'm like, okay, this weekend I'm staying in. And my boys hit me up or my investor or partner be like, hey, we got this event. And I'm like, on the way. I got to go there for work. That's my excuse. I got to drink because I'm at work. Oh, I got it. And I'm like, man, this is getting out of hand. Because then I get there and I get lit. And when I mean lit, I mean like responsibly lit, not like blackout freaking. Okay. But then I'm like, damn, okay. And I just said, I'm starting a challenge. I'm going to use the community. I'm going to use the WhatsApp, and I'm going to create a way for me to break free. And those urges didn't even pop up as much when I had a community because I cared more about what other people think of me. I cared more about me following through with my claim, and I cared more about motivating others than I did without the community where I could justify the excuses. Where I could justify, oh, well, I got a liquor company, so I got to go out and drink and spend money because it's part of my depleting product and account activation. And man, shut your ass up, boy. You just like to drink. So then I stopped. And now I don't even have those urges. Like if I want to freaking skip a weekend, I can. Ever since I saw I could do it. If I want to work out without pre-workout, I can. I was just on vacation, didn't bring any pre-workout. Went out, woke up, went to the gym. So the reason I have the community is I have a community. Everybody in our community has the same community. It's not my community. It's our community. But I mean, I'm in the community. They're in the community. You know what I mean? That is because I've seen, what's up, Candalee? What's up, Jamie? I see you. I see what happens when you make claims to people. I tell this story all the time. When I first started doing content, 2018, when I was pulling myself out of my dark place, I would wake up in the morning, hit the snooze button, or I wake up in the morning and then go back to sleep. Or I wake up in the morning, go to the gym, go back to sleep. Or I wake up in the morning, go to the gym, then I go out in the market and I cut the market short and go home and 20% fun. Or I go out, then I go home to my girl's crib. But I wasn't doing my full task. I wasn't waking up on time. I wasn't freaking staying in the market and going to all my appointments. And so I was like, damn, what is going on? Why do I keep sabotaging myself back to this freaking victim's mentality that I was in from 2015 to 2017 in my dark days? Get the book. I talk about it. In my dark days, I didn't care about nobody. I wouldn't care about my sleep, no exercise. I didn't care about my relationships. I didn't care about nothing besides numbing, besides the mask, besides partying, fake friends. That's what I put first over everything. And then once I was forced into solitude, I had to pull myself out. And when I got the opportunity to do sales, be the sales manager for a liquor company that my uncle started, then I was like, okay, this is my time to prove myself. I can prove myself now. Because I had a felony, so I couldn't apply my degree that I graduated with in 2014. I got my bachelor's in communication, but I couldn't get a job or a house or all this other shit because I had a freaking felon from some bar fight, which grateful for it, changed my life. But now I have this opportunity to be a sales manager for this brand new liquor company. I'm like, oh, this is great. How am I going to start waking up at 9 instead of 2 p.m.? And when I tried, it took a while. I could not get up. I would get up. I'd be nodding off at the wheel while I'm driving around. I'm like, let me pull over, take a nap before I kill somebody. It was hard. I was trying to wake up 5 hours earlier overnight, and it was hard. So for about 6 months, I tried everything. I tried to get up, freaking cold shower, come back. I tried to hit a bunch of snoozes until I get up. I tried to go to the gym, come back, sleep, and then go out. I tried all these things. And eventually what happened? Because in those systems, nobody was there. But eventually what happened was I would listen to David Goggins. I would listen to Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Andrew Tate. I listened to Eric Thomas in the morning while I'm still in my bed. And they would say something that would trigger me to be like, I ain't no bitch. And I would get up and it would motivate me. And I was like, how did something on the screen from somebody who posted something years ago motivate me to get up out the bed today by myself? After about a couple of weeks of that, I said, ooh, I want to be that for people. Thinking that I was going to motivate others. But when I started doing content, first of all, it was nowhere near the level it's at now. It's cringy as hell. I'll post a video maybe after this of some of the videos I used to do. You could just tell I wasn't living in my truth. I was just preaching the word, but not living it. You might not be able to tell. I could tell because I know. Obviously, I was there. And then I would say something online, basic level, none of the depths of personal development that I know now about mind, body, spirit, gut, all the understandings of thoughts and emotions, the choose yourself process, the foundation. This all came through continuously making claims online, continuously saying something. And then if I wake up, I'm like, hey, you said you would get up. Now you're going to hit the snooze. And then you're going to be tired. And you're going to cut your day short. Now you're going to sit in the bathroom for an hour and a half on your phone because you don't like your job. And I was saying stuff, which also some of y'all probably still do that. Stop doing that. Get a new job or work hard at your job so you can get some money invested into your side hustle so you break free of your job. Don't waste your time at your job. Also crank it out so you can get up out there. What's up, Kevin? My boy Kevin Pace on here. He be getting it in. We buddies on the watch. He be every time. Kevin, finish his workout. I'm like, he be getting it in. I know he be seeing mine too. But eventually, when I will, the next day or the next week, when I would get back to my foundation and my alarm would go off, I'd be like, well, I can't hit the snooze now. I just told everybody not to hit the snooze. I just told everybody to get up and get over it. I just told everybody, thank you, Jillian, for sure. I just told people to finish their day. So how can I, by any means, hit the snooze right now? How could I, by any means, cut my day short? I said something online and a bunch of people were like, oh, thank you. You changed my life. Thank you for the motivation. I'm like, I changed your life just by saying that. Now, I want to do what I say, so I know my authenticity is going to hold true. If I motivate someone else and I'm not able to motivate myself, then what you doing? What the hell are you doing? That's like a overweight trainer trying to train someone to build muscle. That's like an overweight doctor trying to tell somebody to take Ozempic to lose weight. That's like an overweight preacher talking about, praise God, praise God. Well, I could see your face showing in your physique. I could see your sin showing in your skin. My brother Louis P on here. He knows all this for sure. So I had to start exemplifying the things that I was doing, I was saying online that I wasn't doing offline. I used to motivate people Monday through Thursday and then stay out from Friday to Sunday. Probably 2018, 2019, 2020. The real shift happened when I moved to New York in 2021. And that was when I was like, I don't know nobody out no more. I'm not going out in them streets. I'm about to go to sleep at 8, wake up at 3. I'm not staying out till 3. And so then I really went in on the motivational content. And I moved here with 3,500 followers. Now I'm at whatever I'm at. And now I'm going to continue to grow. And I have the systems in place. And once I was able to break free, you got the pendulum. First, you got to go extreme one way, extreme another way, and then find your balance. Same thing with the challenge. You've been addicted to caffeine for all this time. Now you got to break free and then find your balance. You've been drinking wine every night to go to sleep, smoking weed so you can eat all these damn years. Now you got to break free. Not, oh, I just want to hit a little bit. No, break free and then find your balance. And all them excuses got to go. And I ain't saying this to tell you that you're wrong. I'm not saying this to try to make you feel, yeah, I am trying to make you feel a type of way. I'm trying to trigger you to choose yourself. Okay? So I appreciate y'all and the kind words. Mitchie, thank you. Prisco, God's work. Hey, this God's work and God's message. That's Niche said the hip stretch video helps you recover. Yep, me too. For real. Now, yep, that's where alignment happens. Social media is saturated with surface level preachers and you aligning yourself with what you say. Keem is everything. I appreciate you. Because it wasn't easy, man. It took about, well, I went from partying every day to partying Thursday to Sunday. And then I would party like Friday to Sunday. And then I'd pick my days kind of, but I was still outside. But I was transitioning. And once I started to elevate in my career, the weekends took a back seat. Once I started to elevate my personal development, the weekends took a back seat. Once the weekends took a back seat, the people from my circle started to see my weekends take a back seat, and then their weekends took a back seat. That's what it means to choose yourself to be chosen. That's what it means to set the standard for what you allow in your life by setting the standard for what you allow from yourself. If my boys came over here now up from Thursday to Sunday partying, I'd be like, what you going over here, boy? I'm about to go to sleep. We are not, you can call me from afar because we ain't doing that no more. Okay? So that's the important part. But since 2021, locked in. I retired from football 2016, lost my identity when I broke my ankle, went to a dark place till 2018, got an opportunity to be a sales manager with my family. Took me about 18 months to pull myself out of the party scene. And then even at 18 months, I would balance weekend and I'd be living for the weekend, but I had enough motivation and dedication to my family to where I crush it during the week. And then once I moved to New York, gone. Waking up at 3. That was it. That's what I mean. Everybody should move from home. Everybody got to change their environment. And you got to embrace the solitude. I started partying with Jesus Christ. My boy did too, my best friend. I'm glad you did. I don't care who you party with under God's umbrella. I don't care who you party with. You can party with the trees for all I care. You can party with the fish in the ocean. Well, careful because sharks, all the fish are getting mad now because of all the plastic. They're starting to attack boats at an alarming rate. And it is never too late. But it will be too late once you die. Eventually, it's going to be too late if you don't start soon. Shoot. So that's why we're here, y'all. I appreciate you. Hope to see y'all on Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. This is the type of conversation we have in the CYC. This is the type of messages I deliver on the stages. I'm being in North Carolina, October 4th. Get your ticket today. I'm going to be in Costa Rica, October 18th. Get your ticket today. Yep. Kevin Pace said, move out from home. You got to move from home, man. That environment will shift your whole mind. And now you got to really focus on who you are. I'll be in Paris, November 3rd to November 9th. I'll be in St. Louis, Missouri. What day? November 13th to the 16th. Somebody said, come to Connecticut. I'm about to. Yeah, I'm going to repost this live, Red Dimples. And if y'all are looking for a foundation, I literally made a foundation module where I help break down what the foundation is, how I did it. First, I started by no sleepovers during the week. I said, hey, girl, you got to go at 10. That was what it was. Now it's 8. At first, it was 10. But I had a curfew first and a kick out time. That was first. And then I had a morning routine. Those are the first 2 things I started with. And then I started adding the snooze component. Don't snooze. And that was the next thing was don't snooze, morning routine. After that, I started adding my nighttime routine because I'd set my alarm for 6 a.m. and then I'd stay up too late to where I try to sleep at 10, but I'd stay up till 11:30. And now I only get 5.5 hours of sleep. And I was dedicated to the snooze that I wouldn't sleep in, but I'd be sacrificing sleep because I didn't have control at night. So then my nighttime routine, I had to put a buffer for when to get in bed. So then I had a read in bed time and an alarm time. By this time, you're in bed. 9 o'clock, in bed. Get the girls out by 8, in bed by 9, up by 5. Don't hit the snooze. And then it turned into curfew kick-out time, digital sunset, nighttime routine, reading bedtime, wake-up time, skip the snooze, morning routine, first obligation. 6 pillars. It's in my book. It's in the course. In between each pillar, you put systems in place that are going to help you stay intentional. So from your digital sunset, from your first obligation, no screens, no people, no toxins. That's the foundation. Foundation creation course available now, half off. Got the challenge. We're on day 4. DM me to join that. If you missed this live, tap back in because I'm about to repost it. And I hope to see you every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern time to GYM. And that's grow your mind. And let's get it. Create a caption about, oh, what's up, y'all? Damn down. Broke my shit. Broke the mic. All right, y'all. You heard me. You heard what I said. Tuesday, 10 a.m. Hope to see you there. Eastern time, 10 a.m. GYM. And that's grow your mind. And let's get it.